Shalom. First and foremost, as always, giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, that taught us this truth in the spirit. And I want to give a special peace and blessings and salutations to the elect. All right, I'm the brother Zion. And obviously, okay, you can see that the mirth of this land is completely gone. All right, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai has sucked the mirth of the land completely out of this place, man. Okay, here it is. We're in the so-called holiday season, and these people, you know, they're not excited. You know, they're not really having conversations and talking about it because everything is restricted. Okay, the society is basically on a mini lockdown right now, which we believe that there's going to be another full lockdown. They're basically saying they want to do another lockdown for 6 weeks. All right, to so-called stop the spread of this virus. And a lot of people didn't know that they would use the virus to, pass a lot of these laws and have problem reaction solution and things of that nature, you know, and they want to so-called give you the mandatory what's real soon, man. So we got to just continue to watch as well as pray and pray that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai keeps us and our families and the brothers protected. Anyway, now what they're saying is they want you to have on mask in your houses, man. If you have people over for Thanksgiving, they want you to wear a mask inside the house. All right, which these Edomites, man, they've gone too far, you know, and it's just about time that their rulership comes to an end. You know, it tells you in the book of Job, seeing his days are determined. The Most High gave him bounds that he cannot pass. So the title of this article, it says Dr. Fauci on Thanksgiving gatherings, keep the mask on. Washington, during an appearance on CBS Morning News Friday, Dr. Anthony Fauci, the leading expert on infectious disease in the U.S., said Americans should wear a mask during Thanksgiving gatherings as much as possible. Even if it's a very small group, to the extent possible, keep the mask on, Fauci said, while acknowledging you have to remove the mask to eat or drink. So it's basically like you at a damn restaurant, man, but you'll be in the comfort of your own home, so to speak. They want people, if you're eating and drinking, you can have it off. But if you're not eating or drinking, put it on. As if when you're eating and drinking, you know, you're not spreading anything. That's basically the hypocrisy of these damn devils, man. You know, but what they're doing is prepping the minds of the people to, have you in a slave-like mindset. All right. It says, while cases, and it's ironic how these cases all of a sudden skyrocketed when they want to come out with the mandatory what's. But, people are going to be uncomfortable, man. You're going to be in the comfort of your own home, and then you got to wear a damn mask inside your house. When you go to take a piss and you got to use the bathroom, they want you to have a mask on, man. And that's a part of the mirth, the comfort and the happiness. It's not there. It says, while cases skyrocketing throughout the U.S., families across the country are trying to determine how to gather for the holiday while minimizing risk. Fauci said any gathering that includes people from outside of your homes come with some inherent risk. And if you must gather with people who you don't live with, wearing a mask is essential. All right. And like the brother in the camp was telling us that Como basically, if you live in New York State, Como basically, if you got a lot of cars outside your house, man, the police will come and knock on your door. Make sure people are wearing masks and shit, man. I mean, it's like a prison now. This place has become like a prison. No mirth, no happiness. And rightfully so, because Yahweh Shai is getting ready to come back. It says, however, if you are gathering exclusively with people who you live with in your home, or everyone who is invited has been tested and received a negative result in the days prior to the gathering, a mask is not as important. So if you get tests, then they saying you good, which nobody wants that damn thing stuck up their nose, man. Even though, we don't plan on celebrating Thanksgiving. This is just an example of, the Most High is not with these feast days, man. All right. The scriptures say, I will not smell your solemn feast in the book of Amos, I believe. We'll get that. It says, Fauci warns, though, that even if someone is not showing symptoms, they should be tested or at the very least wear a mask as much as possible during gatherings. There is community spread right now, Fauci said. People don't even have symptoms. They don't even know they are infected. So we need to pull more testing into the community. Now, it's weird because normally if your body is at dis-ease, all right, the body will normally show symptoms if you're sincerely sick, man. But with this devil, he'll say, oh, you don't have to have symptoms. You can be feeling perfectly fine and still be infected. I mean, he's a physician of no value, man. It says on Thursday, the CDC released new guidelines for how to plan for the holiday. If you're planning to gather with people from outside your home, along with wearing a mask, the CDC recommends hosting outside if possible. So outside in November, if you live in the northern states, man, you can have a cold ass Thanksgiving. Enforcing 6 feet of social distancing and limiting how food is distributed. I mean, it's completely through, man. It's done. It's over. They want you to basically run a soup kitchen outside your house, man. I mean, this place is done. The mirth of the land is gone, like the scriptures say, man, which we'll get that real quick. This is crazy, man. But, as prophets, as men of the Lord, we're looking forward to seeing these things, man. All right. But it's not the average traditional American thing, This is Isaiah chapter 24, and we'll start at verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. So there's no mirth in this land, man. This is the so-called happiness and everything else that people are used to is gone. The so-called holiday season has no spirit to it. The Lord is working a great work, man. It says, and the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. Right, and the city is left desolation. You're going to see these cities pretty soon. They're going to be desolate, And like as it says in the scriptures, the Lord said, I will not, I believe it's in Amos 5:21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. All right. So the Lord ain't really dealing with the so-called Thanksgiving, man. That actually goes back to when Esau was slaughtering the so-called Native Americans, one of the tribes of Israel. So the Lord really ain't dealing with that, man. So that's what I basically wanted to show you, brothers. This place is done, man. It's done. It's finished. All right. The mirth of the land is gone. And look forward to things not going back to normal because it's only going to get worse. With that, I'm going to say shalom.